Pisces, what is up, my dear? Welcome to your journal timeless reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jordan. I'm a Master Reiki practitioner, shamanic healer, and a lot more. Everything you need to know is down below in the description box, along with the link to your extended love readings, which will be posted bi-weekly. Okay, you can find it all on my website. But other than that, let's get into it, Pisces. Let's see what we got for you. I heard reconciliation of the mind. Pisces, I feel like you are going to be seeing the distortion that has left you in a really confused space around a certain area. Okay, they're immediately going to career. Yeah, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. If some of you are kind of second guessing, should I stay at this job? Should I find a different job? Should I restructure how I'm currently moving in my job? I feel like some of you are going to be offered a lot of opportunities. Allow yourself to really explore those options. You're being challenged to find your playful side. I feel like you might have gotten stuck in kind of like a box, some rigidity in your current situation. There's this like newfound, wait, like I forgot how effing awesome I am. Like, let me go and be confident again. I was confident and silly and just kind of like, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, which is the card of the confidence, having that good self-worth, knowing what your values are. I love this for you. Really, really nice. Yeah, you're getting back to like, wait, I'm awesome. Why am I doubting myself? Why am I doubting what I'm capable of doing, what I'm capable of creating? Beautiful. I love it, Pisces. There's something about this Knight energy. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, Ten of Swords. Okay, the second guessing, that's what's ending. So that's the thought. That's that, what we were talking about in the beginning. Yeah, that confusion's going to come to a close. You're saying a lot. They said, don't be impulsive, but it feels like they want you to be impulsive, but not impulsive rooted in fear. That's really what it means to be intuitively guided, like to really take the leap of faith. That's how it's done, right? Take a leap of faith, not to be impulsive. Being impulsive is typically because we feel like, okay, well, I have to do something and I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to do this. And it's very like, throw it up in the air, no really trust in anything. It feels more like a risk. And that's what they mean by saying like, don't be impulsive. Now with the Tower here, I can hear people being like, who's they? And they're all talking to me in my brain. They as in like a angelic team, like a spiritual team. Okay, let's get back on track now. The Tower. Okay, we're going to leave that there for clarifiers. Queen of Wands. Ooh, you got a lot of stubborn, very opinionated people around you. I feel like this person's really struggling to accept that you're growing, that you're evolving. Okay, so there's some comparison going on here. It's like this person's like, well, I have to be better, so yeah, I don't feel like they want to drag you down, but it's almost like they know, okay, I have to be loving, I have to cheer them on, I have to like really allow them to grow, allow them to do this. They're aware, they're very self-aware. I feel like this is a test for them to put into practice what they've learned about themselves. So this is probably somebody just that you have a connection with in your life. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Okay, we're going to outcome. They said outcome, justice. You're going to leave this person behind. Okay, I feel like this is somebody who might be jealous of the position you're getting or the change in your career. You're going to take some space from this person. I feel like they might want to like kind of like bandwagon, like, hey, oh my God, you're starting a business. Can I like, you know, be your business partner? AKA, can I mooch? No, homie, you can't mooch. You could find confidence and do your own thing and I'll support you, but you ain't going to mooch off all the great things that I'm building for myself, right? You're going through learning that what you are building, whether, or even your thoughts, right? Your thoughts, what you receive intuitively, like those things are sacred. And like, let's say you're building a business. If you're building a business, don't share it with somebody just because you love them. You're going to be giving birth to a business, to something that is significant to you. And if you've overcome scarcity mindset, especially with this confidence, it seems like you are, you'll get to this place of not wanting to allow scarcity mindset into it, because that energy of that will then be present in your business. This person, this queen, scarcity mindset, fear, feelings of inadequacy. You are overcoming that. So the space you're taking is to protect that energy you've just healed and integrated. They're going to go through the same thing. And they'll be back, but just give it some time. You're meant to have space because they need to learn to heal the very thing you healed, right? You're not meant to walk them through it. It's kind of like a baby. Fall on your butt, get yourself up, you're good, and you ain't gonna die from a fall, right? Or some people are gonna be like, oh my God, that's so wrong. No, it's not. Stop it. It's okay. They're in a sandbox. It's okay. Okay, let's look at, what do I want to start with? Let's start with the thoughts, the beliefs, the negative content. I don't want to use this. That's not for you. This is, we'll use this when we get to them, but this is very confident masculine. Yeah, let's use a spicy. You feel very fire, which is interesting. I really like that. I like that because it's very creative. I feel like somebody's asking what tarot deck this is. I forget the name of it. Mystic Palette. Mystic Palette. There you go. Okay, for those of you who want to know, it's Mystic Palette by Marchetti Tarot, and this is Tattoo Tarot. This is Crystal Visions. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Neptune, Pisces, this is your energy. This is your major arcana. I love this for you. With the Hangman there, this speaks to having that new perspective. You're finally surrendering to all that you've learned, to all that you've integrated. You're starting to trust yourself, to really have faith in yourself. Yep, Chariot. Look at all these majors coming out for you. Every decision that you're making is right for you right now, especially in regards to your money, your finances, your health, your career, because that's what Pentacles rule. You have a lot of Pentacle energy, which tells me that your material world is shifting. Oh, this is great. Great, great, great. Yeah, King of Pentacles. A lot of confidence, very work. This is like your textbook, like entrepreneurial salesman energy. I love this for you. Yeah, get shit done, Pisces. Do the dang thing, chicken wing. I'm for it. I want to look at you where you're going. 10 of Cups. Lovers. Okay. Okay. It feels quite sexy. I'm not going to lie. You're kind of like, hey, I know we have a strong connection, so you can wait. You'll be there. Love you lots. You're going to do fantastic things. I'm going to go build this, and if you really do love me, you will support me while I do this because the world doesn't revolve around you. Okay? Queen of Wands. It's kind of like that. There's a part of you that knows like, hey, this relationship, very significant, very strong partnership. Even if you have a romantic interest or even if you're single as a Pringle, this is just saying that you have a romantic partnership coming in. It is not the priority right now. For those of you where this resonates with somebody who's maybe a little codependent or has like a little bit of FOMO, it's this person, okay? Doesn't have to be romantic either. It could just be a friend, could be a family member that you have tons of love for. But it's just the release of that expectation that the relationship always has to come first. You're realizing, wait, I can choose myself first. The people in my life that are really meant to be here are going to support me. They're going to understand that the time I give to a relationship is going to ebb and flow based on the things that I'm doing to grow as an individual. And that's okay. That's healthy. That's interdependence, not codependence. Just saying. Just saying. You know me. I'm all for that interdependence. Yeah, Two of Swords. Your heart is very open. You're very willing to have relationships. But because your heart is open, that's why you're getting the 10 of Cups. That's why you're getting the Chariot. That's why you're moving forward. That's why you have the 9 of Pentacles, which leads to the 10 of Pentacles. You know, so that's good. It's all good because you're getting to a place of feeling safe and confident in yourself, right? And if you're not there yet, that's okay. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Energy ebbs and flows, and you will ride this wave soon enough. Let's look at, I really don't want to look at you. There's something that feels quite stanky about you. Emperor is your ending energy over here. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, homie over here going through a little bit of a tough time. Feeling comfortable being with themselves. Not in the sense of like, ooh, they're single or you're cutting them off, you know. More in the sense of like your time's being occupied by things that light you up outside of this dynamic. And that's okay. I don't want to use this for them either. Okay, fine, I will. Fine. You win. You win. No, nope, it feels yucky. It's not right. It's not right. Not right, not right. Let's do, yeah, okay. So they are very feminine. This is a very feminine, very loving, very nurturing deck, which also leans toward codependent, right? Not to say that feminine, let me just say this. Empress in reverse, codependency for me as a reader, right? So distorted feminine leads toward codependent behavior, right? Let's look at this Queen of Wands. Okay, so they're struggling to take a step back and to learn to give people. Okay, so they have some controlling tendencies. They might. This is kind of like the fixer. This is somebody who's like, wait, but like, no, that's great. You want to do that? Did you ever think of doing it this way? And then they get upset if someone doesn't want to do it the way they recommend. That's what they're healing. They're realizing that certain things that are faulty foundations or things that they invest in. Ooh, this is really interesting because it's not even things they invest in. They have their own fear of failure, so they won't even implement their advice for themselves. They share great advice with other people, but they get upset because their wound is failing, whether it be in relationships, work, their physical appearance, whatever it is. It's really interesting. When they corrected me, I was like, wow, that's a curveball. Yes, they are very, very resistant to, this is a really fun lesson. Sorry, I got really excited because I've been through this lesson and it kicked my ass, but it's awesome when you really get through it because then you're like, oh my gosh, like life's so much easier. They're learning to be content. That's really it. They struggle to be content with what is, which is really common in society today, right? We're in a society where we're challenged to constantly like go 100 miles per hour. I know I'm talking too much. Anyway, let's get into it. I can hear you. I hear you on all the things. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. They want so badly to build, but they don't know what it is they want to build. But see, they're wanting to build for the wrong reason. Oh, see, I just got emotional right away. I just want to cry. They want to build to be chosen. It breaks my heart because it's like they're not building for themselves. They're not building something they love. They're building something that they think other people will accept them for. That's really like, that's defeating. That's just, judgment. It's not meant for them because it's not. Stop it. Oh my gosh. I want to hug this person so tightly that it squeezes all the distortion out of them. It's be like, I'm just loving you so much. Judgment and the Magician. My goodness. Holy bullbukkake and Tootsie Rolls. I cannot. Judgment is being out of alignment. It's also indicative of poor decisions and struggling to really accept what your soul is calling you to do. The Magician, which is Gemini, Virgo, Judgment, Pluto, Scorpio, every sign's out on the table if I were to say all the majors. And the Five of Swords, this speaks to the fact that they misuse their personal power out of a fear of being criticized, ridiculed, or betrayed, or feeling as if they're not enough. It's their own inner critic, and they project it into the world around them. I'm waiting for them to explain, I think it will come out on the Ace of Cups, but explain how this ties into you. Because they feel very separate as I do the clarifiers. Okay, Lovers. Okay, so yeah, it is. It is the same person. I was about to say, like, can we get to the point where they, like, are they a thing? Are they not a thing? Like, what's going on here? Lovers. Page of Swords. Oh my God. Can they not just, like, say how they feel? Everything's a cryptic message. I don't have patience for it. Okay, Two of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so I get it. They're saying a lot of things. So basically the Seven of Pentacles, the fear of being like, if they're hypercritical for you, or if they show that they're very like judgmental, or if they're always like on you or making you feel like it's not enough, that is actually because that's how their own internal dialogue is. So they're hypercritical of themselves. They project it onto anything that they have in regards to friendship, family relationships, partnerships, all the things, right? And it's not really how they feel about you, They know that this is a very strong connection, that you're in a lot of alignment, but they are going through the lesson of learning to be kinder and more compassionate with themselves. Ooh. You're like going to very kindly exit. Yeah, you are. You're going to take some space from this person. Yeah, you're like, hey. It kind of feels, I will give you the conversation that I feel like this will be like. It doesn't feel like a breakup. It feels like, hey, like, I love you. I want to continue our relationship, whatever form that is, platonic, romantic, doesn't matter. But in order for this to work, I'm going to have to take some space to focus on this project for myself, my mental, emotional health, whatever it is. And in that time, I want you to do the same for you. I don't want you to focus on me. I don't want you to focus on what I'm doing. I want you to focus on yourself and find something that lights you up. And when you feel lit up, when you feel like you're really in the groove, then come reconnect with me. But please don't reconnect with me prior to that. It feels very much that kind of conversation of like, hey, I'm not abandoning you. I want what's best for you. And I will be here when you are in a healthy place and ready to invest in this. But I need to focus on this project, and I want you to find something that you can focus on as well, other than me, right? It's getting rid of that very codependent dynamic. You're challenging them to level up into a Queen of Pentacles. You're challenging them to match your energy. You're realizing like, hey, I'm outgrowing whatever this is. Not them, but like that wound. You've outgrown it. You've healed it. It's their turn too. It's their turn too. And with the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card here, you're basically saying to them, I will not repeat the cycle just because you're in it. I can love you, but I could also respect myself enough to not place myself in a frequency or in a dynamic or into a wound with someone that is not my responsibility to heal. You're just protecting your energy. You're protecting where you're going. You're loving yourself. And you're doing it in a very loving, very compassionate way, even though, you know, maybe they'll demonize you a little bit. But as long as you're really kind and really, yeah, you know that they have a very big fear of abandonment. And there's a part of you that's scared of walking away, that they're not going to come back around, because you do love them very dearly. But with the Four of Pentacles, they're going to hold on to this. The reconciliation is going to take some time because they're going to want to walk away and be mad at you at first, but they're not really mad at you. They're mad at themselves because you see them. And then their heart space will open. You'll have a conversation. They're going to come back and have a discussion about why the foundation wasn't working, and then you'll heal and reconcile everything. Okay, cool. Awesome. So if you want to be more specific, if this is love and romance for you, like I said, check out my website. That's where I will be posting the bi-weekly love readings for you guys right on there, which is awesome. You don't have to go to a Vimeo or a Patreon anymore. You can do it right on my site, and it'll all be linked down below. Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Death card. Yeah, you're no longer sacrificing your own self-love for the sake of other people. That's the direction you're moving in. You're like, okay, this old behavior where I used to overthink and just not care about how I felt about myself for the sake of others, basically your codependent side is like gone. That's great. That's great. Awesome, Pisces. That's awesome. Ace of Swords. You're coming into alignment and you're seeing things clearly. Six of Swords underneath. It's just going to be, it's going to be a slow process. I feel like the first like 5-6 months of 2024 are going to be slow for pretty much everybody. We're going through this integration of the new self. And so it's like kind of accepting the new self, seeing how the new self feels, dresses, works, moves, communicates, all the things. It expresses oneself. Okay, then finally getting the ball rolling, right? And then we're moving. It's going to take some time. Be kind to yourself. Personal readings, love readings, mentorship, Reiki certifications, healing sessions, all of it on my site. I hope to see you next time. Like, share, subscribe, and be kind to yourself. Bye-bye.